Hello, I'm Joshua Nipper, and thank you for joining Contractors War Chest YouTube channel. And today's tutorial is going to be over the painting estimating engine. So let's get right into it. All right, so once you open up the estimating engine for painting, you're going to see it'll pop up this disclaimer page. And I want to draw your attention to the middle of the page where it says, for any issues, questions, or technical support, please contact us at contractorswarchest@gmail.com. I just want to ensure that you know where our contact information is in case you do have any issues with this, or questions, or concerns, or even suggestions for improvement. So either email us there for improvement suggestions, or drop a comment below and let us know uh, your thoughts. All right, so let's get into the first tab here, the painting estimating engine. And you will see, as soon as you click on it, you will see where it says room 1, and it goes all the way through to room 35. So if you're painting a house that has more than 35 rooms on it, then you're going to have to manipulate the spreadsheet to count those other rooms. Hopefully, you're not painting a house with more than 35 rooms. But if you do, then you can always, you know, either do like the first floor rooms on this and then come back, or save as first floor and then come back and then change it for the second floor, to get all your rooms. But hopefully you don't have more than 35 rooms. So let's move on to this scenario that we got laid out here. So room 1, wall 1, what we need to figure out for the how much paint we're going to need to cover our walls and our ceilings is we need to figure out square footage. So how we do that is wall 1, we have length and height. So length is 30 feet, height is 9 feet. So also to let you know, anything you see in yellow on these spreadsheets is a direct input by you that you can change on these spreadsheets. So if it's highlighted yellow, then it's designed for you to put a input into that cell. All right. So wall 1 we say is 30 feet long and 9 foot high. So that gives us total area of 270 feet, or 270 square feet. And then openings. So we have a opening of 32 square feet, which if you go over here, um, let's see, we're going to change that. We're going to say that it's a window, 48 by 48 window, and that's 16 square feet. 32 square feet be a pretty big hole in your wall. So we're going to say we have a 16 square foot window, which is a pretty large window in this wall. So that gives us a net area of 240 or 254 square feet. Then we're going to go down to wall 2, same thing. So in this scenario, 15 height or 15 length, 10 height, and then one of these walls have a door in it. The other wall does not. And then of course our ceiling. So we have a 30 by 15 ceiling. So total area of 450 feet. So it automatically tells you uh, what your gallons is based on your coverage rate. So like I said earlier, anything highlighted in yellow is subject to change and be inputted by you. So what is your coverage rate for the paint that you buy? So if you're going to Sherwin-Williams and buying the professional grade paint, then you come in here and put the coverage area for that particular paint. If you're using a cheaper paint from, say, Walmart, then you're going to go in here and, put whatever that gallon says. But for this purpose, we're going to say that our gallons are covering 125 square feet per gallon. All right. So then we come in here and change the color. So we're going to let's change the color to what color we're going to paint the wall. Now, it's another important note here. These colors are just generic base colors that you're going to find in this spreadsheet. And you will see on the next tab where it will lay out your colors in a material list. And you can add your own product line, if you will, your own um, color code, if you will, for that whatever paint you're using. So this is more for you to accurately bid a job, not necessarily a a product so you can have all of your paints listed. There's no way you can have every color code in the spreadsheet. Every job's going to be different. So if you have one customer that wants a really weird color, then you're not going to find that on the spreadsheet. These are just generic base colors. So any special colors you'll have to on the next sheet, you will see there's a spot you can put your own colors in. So for this, let's just say for this wall, say we want a yellow wall. Say our that room's going to be yellow, and it breaks it up here ceiling gallons, so 4, and then you need 5 color gallons for this room. So what's the total? We have a total area. Let's see. Well, we have. Let's see here. So room 2, we have kind of the same deal, different layout of the room a little bit, but we have 442 square feet. Coverage rate we're going to change to 125 square feet per gallon. So it's telling us we need 4 gallons for this room. And then we're doing a wall. We're going to do an accent wall here. So we're going to do that in blue. So that's 160. So we need 2 gallons for that. All right. Um, room 4. This one's going to be an orange room. So we have 384 square feet. So we put our wall measurements in there, and don't have any openings in it, but just this is just a scenario based tutorial. So we're just throwing some numbers on this so you can see how it works. So now that we have that set and our colors set, let's go over here to the next tab, Job Cost Calculator, and you will see it pops up room 1, room 2, and it goes all the way through till you get down to room 35. And um, the ceiling color is typically white, but again, you can change it to whatever you want it to be. All right. But the wall color we said on the other one was going to be yellow, so it changed to yellow. Room 2 is gray. Room 3 is blue. Room 4 is going to be orange, remember? And it tells me how many gallons of each I'm going to need. So total wall gallons, $13. So per gallon cost. So whatever you're paying for your paint in your area, that's what you would put there. Any numbers you see on here are just arbitrary numbers. I just threw them on there for tutorial purposes. So do not take any numbers you see here seriously. They are just numbers that we used to get the formulas in here to calculate properly. All right. So we're just going to say per gallon cost $35. And then, so you have 2 columns here, walls and ceilings. All right. So you're going to say how many per gallon primer cost, and then uh, how many you're going to need of each of primer. If you're going to use primer. If you're not going to use primer, then zero that out. Then no need to add that in. But if you are going to use primer, then go ahead and then add your gallons in here on what you're going to use. Miscellaneous items, you're going to use masking tape. You can add it here. Whatever you think you're going to use. If you're going to add in um, a cost for, say, you got to go rent some scaffolding or a lift, you could put that here, and it's going to calculate that into your material cost. All right, so your total square footage that you're going to be painting is 2,272 square feet total for walls and ceilings. So your total material cost due to the inputs that we put in here is $887. And then labor cost, we have $800, which this labor cost and overhead cost should be yellow, and I will fix that once I put it on the store. But your labor cost, you need to figure out your labor cost on what you need to be charging to do this job. Now, look at the description below and find the link to our labor burden cost calculator and our overhead cost calculator, because um, it will help you get accurate numbers for those two boxes. So for this labor cost, I'm going to say it's going to take me uh, we'll just say it's going to take me $1,200 in labor. Okay, so I kind of cut that video right there because I made a correction on this sheet here to highlight that back yellow, so I can show you accurately on what how to use this spreadsheet. So for our labor costs, we're going to go ahead and say it's going to take me $1,200 in labor for this particular job, and it's going to cost me 400. No, we're going to say $600 in overhead. All right, and I want 25% net profit. So total cost of job is $3,358. So per square foot cost is $1.48. Now you need to figure out the industry standard per square foot cost for the painting industry and figure out your numbers based on that. This will get you accurate numbers if you have accurate inputs into it. So just keep that in mind. So now that we went through that material and overhead net profit calculator, job calculator, jump over here to the paint colors. All right, it's going to go ahead and basically list out all the colors that you put over here. So just to show you how it works, so my last color that I put here is orange. So if I go back over here to the painting estimating engine and I go down to room 5 and I put a color in here, say beige, okay? Go back over here to the job cost calculator, and the beige will automatically pop up over here. So you know that that's your next color. Now you go back over here to the paint colors and quantities. You will go ahead and put beige. Actually, we need to go back over here and put a wall length. So let's do 20 by 10. So now it gives me 2 gallons. I need 2 gallons of that. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit this drop down menu and I'm going to pick beige. And I'm going to put 2 gallons. And the unit cost that we said per gallon was $35. So The reason why this is direct input over here is because I know that paint, different gallons of paint cost differently sometimes. So a different color may be higher or lower. So that's why you can put a different cost in each of these over here. All right. So the reason why this is important to list out your paint colors is because you have a material list that this feeds off of. So if you go over here to material list, it's going to automatically populate your colors that you have here. And then the quantity, it's automatically going to populate the quantity based on the estimating engine. And it's going to calculate the price that you put in there and the total cost for how many gallons you need for the total uh, material cost of 947. So uh, so just note that this that you can, like, it'll automatically give you your material cost, and down here you can add stuff um, to this one here. On the yellow, you can directly input the items on this list down here in the yellow, or you go back here to the job cost calculator and then you input it here and it will automatically input over there. So for example, let's say you need a drop cloth. All right, so let's go back over here in material list. You're going to see that it pops up drop cloth. All right, so then you can add a price to it. Say it's $10. And it's automatically going to add a cost to it. And you can um, adjust the quantity here. So you need two. That's going to update it, your total material cost. All right, um, so that's the painting estimating engine in a nutshell. It's a quick tutorial to show you how to use it. Hope you learn something on how to use this estimating engine, and you can how you can incorporate it into your business. Um, if you have not yet, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps out a small channel like I have, and hit that notification button because I will be posting more videos in the near future to help contractors out like yourself on best practices on estimating and winning. So please be on the lookout for that. And if you have not been to contractorswarchest.com, check out some of our other products, please do so. We have financial calculators over there and other estimating engines if you desire. And then our YouTube channel has content, um, other tutorials for those other engines as well. So again, thank you for watching and have a great day.